Hi folks, we're out here on the range with the Sig Sauer P210 American. Gonna be doing some time trials with the stock spring first before we put the DPM unit in. The ammunition we're using today is Magtech 115 grain 9mm, pretty typical CIP spec ammunition. We're gonna be doing 6 rounds on a plate rack that's about 12 yards away. I'm gonna be shooting kind of methodically, making sure that I'm making the hits, and we'll see if there's any time difference between the stock unit and the DPM replacement, and you guys can just observe the recoil, I guess, against the cinder block wall here. So let's get started. Get the timer going. Okay folks, you're gonna have some weird splices in the video here because some of the plates were falling over on a few of these trials, so we had to run it multiple times to try to get 3 good trials out of many trials. So forgive that, and let's get to it. All right, folks, that last string was in 4.24 seconds. So we're going to do the second one now, see what time we get on that. Trial 3. All right, folks, we changed the spring to the DPM system. We're using the medium spring with long bushing. Let's get our 6 rounds going and see what we can do. Trial 2 with the DPM. Trial 3 with the DPM system. So obviously the pistol worked just fine using the Magtech ammunition, the CIP spec. Now I'm going to do a quick trial just for function with some of this Bernal ammunition out of Russia. It's a 115 grain full metal jacket, and it usually works in this gun. We're just going to make sure that it still works using the new spring. Let's try some of my loads here that I usually shoot through this. It's 0.37 cc's of tight groove underneath a 115 grain plated flat point. I think these are Barry's bullets, not really sure, but go ahead and see if they work. Reset? Yeah, reset. Working fine. Noticeably lighter recoil on those. That's a pretty mild target load, but it's functional, so still works. All right, folks, we're back on the bench for the follow-up, and you guys don't have to be watching and trying to decide if I look like Mr. Potato Head or a low-budget Steve Harvey impersonator. So here's our times. For the stock spring, trial 1 was 4.24 seconds, trial 2, 3.96 seconds, trial 3, 3.72 seconds, for an average time of 3.97 seconds out of those trials. With the DPM, trial 1, 4.02 seconds, trial 2, 3.90 seconds, trial 3, 4.03 seconds, for an average time of 3.98 seconds. So by the numbers, I was 1/100th of a second slower with the DPM system. I don't know what to make with these numbers. The stock has the slowest time, but also the fastest. The DPM times were a lot more consistent, so maybe that's an indication of something good. I don't know what you really call it. Because we were having some issues with the plates falling down prematurely, by the time I got the DPM, I was probably getting fairly fatigued. I would say, by the end of the DPM trials, I was probably about 200 rounds in on the day. So prior to trial 1 with stock, though, I had warmed up a few magazines, so I wasn't perfectly fresh on that one, because I didn't think that would be fair to just cold bore the starting trial. So the pistol ran fine, both stock and with the DPM system, with every type of ammunition I tried. We tried that Bernal, we tried, of course, the Magtech that we used for the time trials, and the kind of light reloads that I typically shoot. So it worked fine. It's reliable, it seems like. I don't think it's a bad system. I could probably play around with it a little more on which spring weight might be best in it. I tried the heavy one also. I didn't film it, but I tried the heavy one, and it gave me noticeably more muzzle flip, really noticeably. So I ditched that idea real quick and went back to the middle one. But I don't know. See what you guys think. There's not too much to glean from this. I don't guess. It works well, but I'm not sure it makes much difference. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe, and in the comments below, let me know if I look like Mr. Potato Head or Steve Harvey. So thanks for watching, guys.